Hello good friends and families, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing good. Happy Sunday to you all. It's your girl Estelle and I'm back again this week with a new video and a new recipe to share with you guys. But before I get started, I've got a question for you guys this week. And my question is, does anyone love to cook but doesn't have the time? Or really loves their mom's cooking but doesn't have the time to wait for it? And if yes, then let me know in the comment section below. And in that case, this recipe would be the perfect recipe for you. As most of you guys knows, this channel, I created it so I can bring to you week to week different dishes from all over Africa. And today's dish comes from Ghana. It's called Fante Fante stew, which is a local Ghanaian dish. Very simple guys and easy to make. And as always, I'm pretty sure if you watch this video till the end, you would love this recipe and you may want to give it a try. So my friends, without further ado, let me show you how to make it. So guys, to get started, into my cooking pot I've got some red snapper fish, which I have already pre-cleaned and cut, ready to cook. Also, I will be adding some king prawns. And these are all the proteins I will be using for today's recipe. And the vegetables and the seasoning I will be using today are some fresh tomatoes, cleaned and chopped. Also, I will be adding some white onions, which I've already cleaned and chopped as well. To that, I will be adding some fresh garlic, some fresh ginger, a combination of scotch bonnet peppers, a portion of fresh basil, and more white onions, but this time is sliced, and I will be using that to garnish the stew later on. Some shrimp powder. To that I will be adding all-purpose seasoning, some salt to taste, and finally some palm oil. And these are all the ingredients and seasoning I will be using for today's recipe, and I will be listing the right amount of all the ingredients you need for this cooking in the comment section below. And next I'm going to combine all the ingredients into my blender except the scotch bonnet peppers, the sliced onion, the salt to taste, and the palm oil. Those will be used later on in the cooking. Then after putting all the ingredients to the blender, I will follow up by adding a bit of water, then give it a blend. And there we go guys, now that I finished blending, here comes the easy part. All you need to do is add the prawns into the red snapper, followed by adding a bit of salt. And as you can see, I'm also going to add 4 dried bay leaves, which I didn't show to you when I was presenting the ingredients. And then once I finish adding the bay leaves, I'm going to follow up by basically pouring my blended vegetables into the fish. And as you guys can see, the texture is not smooth, it's a bit coarse. Then I will give it a shake just to make sure that all the ingredients blend well with the fish. And also there is no really need to use a spoon because you do not really want to break your fish. Once I finish shaking it and everything is well combined, it's time now to take it for cooking. And to cook the stew is going to take between 10 to 20 minutes, depending of the amount of stew you are making. Okay guys, it's time to check our stew, and as you guys can see, it's almost cooked. The stew beginning to thicken. So I'm going to give it another shake, followed by adding my sliced onions for garnishing. Then I'll cover it and let it slow simmer for another 5 minutes. And while the stew is simmering, I'm going to quickly infuse my palm oil using a bit of the sliced onions and the scotch bonnet peppers. And this would take roughly between 1 to 2 minutes just to infuse the oil and give it a nice flavor. Alright guys, at this stage my oil is well infused, so it's time to check the stew. I'm going to basically pour the oil, as you guys can see. Then I will follow up by giving it a nice shake. Et voila! Our Fante Fante stew is done. Take a look guys, how colorful and yummy this dish looks. There are many ways that you could serve this stew. The preferred side that the Fante people use for this recipe is etto, and etto is made from fermented corn. But like I said, you can use this with any other side and it will taste delicious. I am serving this with pounded yam, which most of you guys knows is my favorite. You can also serve this with rice, banku, fufu, kabato, pounded yam, or anything, and it would taste delicious, guys. Alright friends and families, I hope you've liked today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends and families. And also, if you are new to my channel, and if this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for tuning up. And please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also share my videos with your friends and family. Alright friends and families, until then, I will catch up with you in my next video. Bye all.